really think since I'm a senator, it's going to be like forever that I'm going to talk when I show up for this, especially. But just some short remarks. I just really want to thank you for having me here today. This is an exciting time for Papillion, for the state of Nebraska as well, and I am just really grateful to be able to welcome the data center expansion that's happening here in Nebraska. This expansion is going to have a huge impact on Papillion, on Lincoln, and on the entire state. And I'm really proud that Google chose Nebraska to be able to do this expansion for us. As we all know, these data centers are extremely critical to the internet and cloud services that power our economy. And our state offers the critical resources that are necessary to support that innovation. There's a reason that Nebraska is a big part of that rapidly growing Midwest innovation hub. And we refer to it here as Silicon Prairie. I think that is so appropriate that a lot of people think, it's the middle of the country. Some think it's the middle of nowhere. And I prefer to think that Nebraska is the center of the cosmos. And I am really, really happy that Google does as well. We have a great workforce. We have an excellent university system. And the system, it focuses on preparing our graduates to be a major part of the 21st century. It provides them with the skills that they need. We have the resources, the land and the water resources that are needed to support these data centers. And I think it's essential that we continue to use these resources in a responsible way, and that they are managed appropriately. And taking the tour, a short tour, we'll have to come back for more, but a short tour this morning, and to be able to learn how Google is using those resources, especially our water resources. I thank you for being good partners for the state of Nebraska in that. I think this center is really going to expand the availability that we see, the access to those great technology jobs. And it's also exciting to hear that the workforce here in Nebraska is going to be able to fill those jobs. So thank you for that. Obviously, we have to have a robust internet access across the state. That's a priority for me as a senior member on the Senate Commerce Committee. I constantly work on broadband issues. I supported the infrastructure bill that brought over $400 million here to the state of Nebraska, and I hope that money is used wisely here in the state of Nebraska so that we can have, again, appropriate, informed, mapped out deployment of that broadband resource that we now have. A focus on the infrastructure bill when we put it together was to be able to have deployment into unserved areas. I hope we continue to see that. The funding that this brings, it means more businesses across our state. They're going to be able to access the internet. They're going to be able to access the state-of-the-art cloud services that companies like Google provide. So I'm excited for the future. I appreciate Google's focus on the state of Nebraska. I hope that will continue well into the future, and I look forward to the partnerships that we have as a state, as a federal delegation, to be able to continue to strengthen needed growth across the state of Nebraska and across our country as well. I plan to continue to support policies that contribute to the innovation ecosystem that we enjoy here in the state. Thank you.